There's a piece of land in Nigeria no one dares to step on. They say a little girl lives there, beautiful, but not human. And if you look into her eyes, you'll never walk away alive. In the quiet Yoruba village of Okero, whispers traveled faster than the harmattan wind. For years, the people had watched Adaronke, a beautiful young wife, walk through the dusty paths with her head bowed in shame. Her husband, Babatunde, a wealthy cocoa farmer, never missed a chance to humiliate her in public. "You are barren." He would spit on her, even in front of the elders. "A woman who cannot give me a child is nothing but a curse." The insult cut deep, but Adaronke carried a darker pain, one that would lead her to a place no mortal should ever go. One night, she left her home quietly, and followed a crooked path, deep into a forbidden forest, said to belong to spirits older than man. When she got there, she saw a huge twisted tree, with red burning eyes. Adaronke was shocked, when she saw it was Ajona, an ancient demon, who had traded in the souls of men for centuries. His voice was like the hiss of a python. "Bring me life, and I will bring you life. But when your child turns 10, I will return for what is mine." Desperate, Adaronke agreed. She didn't care what it cost, anything was better than the shame. Months later, she gave birth to twins. One was a healthy baby girl named Fumi. The other was not of this world. Its skin was pale as ash, its eyes black as midnight. The midwife screamed, and before anyone could stop him, Babatunde snatched the strange child and crushed its skull against the floor. They buried it in secret, and life seemed to return to normal. But evil does not die so easily. As Fumi grew, strange things began to happen. Chickens would be found strangled in the coop. Neighbors saw her laughing at funerals. And sometimes, when she turned to look at someone, her eyes weren't hers, they were black, bottomless pits. By the time she was 9.5, Adaronke knew the truth, the dead twin was possessing her daughter. She returned to Ajona, but the twisted tree stood silent. The demon was gone. Whispers in the wind told her, Ajona had been destroyed by even darker forces. Meanwhile, Babatunde, suspicious of his wife's strange absences, sought the help of a Babalawo, the most feared spiritualist in the region. What he learned chilled his blood. Adaronke had made a deal with the devil, and the terms were clear: once the children reached 10 years old, Ajona would take his own and leave them in peace. But Babatunde had killed the demon's prize. Now, the bargain was broken. And demons do not forgive broken bargains. The night Fumi turned 10, the air in Okero grew heavy. Drums from nowhere echoed through the wind. At midnight, she woke, her eyes black, and her smile was demonic. Her voice, layered with two tones, whispered, "Baba. Mama, she's home now." By dawn, both parents were found dead. Fumi was never seen as a child again. The whole village was scared. Because Fumi hunts and kills people at midnight, the people swear they see her in the shadows by the old cocoa trees, waiting and hungry for blood. Today, the land where the house once stood is abandoned. Grass grows where children once played. The wind there is cold even in the hottest season. If you ever visit Okero in Nigeria, stay far from that land. For at night, you might hear the laughter of a little girl, and if you look into her eyes, it may already be too late. If you enjoyed this story, like and subscribe to our channel for more terrifying African tales. And drop a comment below, would you dare to visit Okero in Nigeria someday? Or would you stay far away from it?